Okay, so it's hot out here, guys. I got that tank rinsed out again with some thinner. I rinsed it out again with the power washer. I shook all the water out of it I could. I jammed the rag down inside there and shook it some more to get all the moisture out. And now I'm gonna leave it hooked up to my Ghetto Rig air dryer for I don't know, another hour or so at least. I got my shop vac out here with a piece of cardboard. And the air's coming out there. You can see it blowing the grass. So hopefully that bit of air movement will dry out the tank in no time. Oh. Yep, that will dry out the tank in no time. I said I'll leave it hooked up for about an hour or so, and then I'll look in there. Whew. But I'm sure that that'll dry out the tank, and then we'll line it. We'll dump some liner in there, and we'll slosh the liner all around, and we'll let it sit, and we'll see what we get. And then we'll be stripping all that primer off and redoing that. But that ain't no big deal. I got primer, and it doesn't take very long to strip that off, hit it with 80 grit, and shoot some primer on there. So yeah, I guess I'll bring you back when I'm mixing up some of this stuff right here. I hope this shit works. So another thing I figured out here, look at all the mess on the floor. Oh well. Another thing I figured out here is all the bungs, you know, like the filler neck, the filler hole here. I told you guys it has that lip. Well, the petcock in the bottom here also sticks up in the tank, so it has a lip. So all the fluid that's in the tank, the petcock sticks up that much inside the tank. All the fluid below that level stays in the tank and is a real pain in the dick to get the fuck out. So that big chunk here of cream from the first time, when I had said that you're not supposed to let cream pool up, the guy really had no choice, now that I think about it, because how are you supposed to drain out all of the really thick tank liner when you have a bung up in the tank like a ½ inch and you can't get the excess out? It's got to pool up somewhere. So when I do this epoxy, I don't know how I'm going to get the fucking excess out. I guess I'm really not going to. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm either going to leave it sit like this, so all that excess builds up back in here, so it's kind of like out of the way of the petcock and all that stuff, or I'll just let it sit like that and let the build up all in here where the pinholes were anyway, just like Buddy did. Right there, that big piece came out of down in here. So I guess I'm just going to let the excess sit down where the pinholes were, is probably what I'm going to do. There's not much I can do about it. They say that this is enough to do 2 tanks. So I'm going to mix up half and see what it does. You can also do 2 applications as long as you do the second application within 4 to 5 hours after the first one. So I'll mix up half, see what my results are, and then if I have to, I'll mix up the other half and dump it in there and do it again, and then I'll have double the protection, extra fucking thick, and yeah, that should be good. So let me mix up some of this epoxy and dump it in this tank, and I gotta mow my grass. Okay guys, I'm getting ready to go to the point of no return. I got the epoxy in there. I did half of the container, so I got 8 ounces in there. I need to open this container. Oh, one hand man. Easier said than done. A little close-up shot of the popping of the seal. Oh boy. Okay, there's the hardener. I got 8 ounces. Yeah, I got 8 ounces in the mixing cup right there. So now we're going to go up to 16 with the hardener. And we're going to mix it for 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the dot. I can add a ½ ounce of lacquer thinner in there, which I think I am going to thin it out, because it is hot and it says for higher temperatures. Right here, where does it say it? In the event that the viscosity is too thick from working on higher temperatures, which is inevitable, you can add a small amount of xylene or lacquer thinner to the mix, no more than 5%, i.e. 1 fluid ounce in the motorcycle kit, 2 ounces in the car kit. This serves to retard the cure cycle and thin the sealer somewhat to allow easier coating coverage. This is also advisable if you plan to split the sealer between 2 tanks. I'm splitting the sealer into 2 separate applications, so 1 fluid ounce in the motorcycle kit equals a ½ an ounce to a half of fucking the motorcycle kit. So I'm going to mix in my hardener, dump it in, and then I'm going to measure out a ½ ounce of lacquer thinner. Where did I put the can? I don't know. Right there. 501. I dump my lacquer thinner into there. And I'm going to mix for 2 solid minutes. Then I'm going to dump it in there. I'm going to tape off this hole. I already taped off the bottom hole. And then I'm going to show you guys my slip and slide. The slosh party. The slosh party. While I'm sitting here sloshing my tank, I might as well talk about Millrick 77's weight loss. Everybody sees that I lost some weight. And I'm feeling trim and good and healthy. I just want to say that Millrick 77 got fed up from feeling like shit. Millrick 77 started looking for answers. I watched people's videos, everybody's videos, talking about health problems, aches and pains, heart problems, you name it, all types of diseases, people dying. Millrick 77 figured, hey, I use YouTube to figure out how to fix everything else in this fucking world. Cars, motorcycles, heaters, glow guns, computers, you name it, there's a video on how to fix the son of a bitch. So Millrick 77 got the beautiful idea, I'm gonna fix my motherfucking health. You know, if you look on Google, almost any disease, you look on Google, and you type in that disease and cure, it comes up. Fruits and vegetables. I'm telling you, the American diet is killing our society one by one. And I have done my research. I really have, guys. If you look back at my old videos, not old, my video February, I think it was February 3rd I posted the video. I made chili, how to make easy chili or something, I forget the title of the video. That was the last time I ate meat, guys. That was the last time I ate any kind of processed food. Millrick 77 has converted himself over to vegan. And Millrick 77 is actually almost raw vegan, which means I don't cook my fruits and vegetables either. I eat them in their natural form with the waters inside, the living waters and the actual nutrients and the enzymes when you cook food to kill the enzymes. I don't have time to make videos and sit here and talk about my experiences and all the research that I've been doing on my health and how to try to fix and make myself more healthy and better. You guys have computers. If you're watching this video, you have a computer. You guys know Millrick77 loves his motherfucking barbecue, boy. You know Millrick77 loved all that shit. I'm telling you guys right now, my eyes are wide open. I prayed to God to help me become a happy, healthy person. And something happened, guys. Something touched me. I woke up one morning and I got rid of all the fucking food out of my house. I got rid of all the junk, man. I took all that shit. I gave it to Sean, what he wanted. The rest of that shit went in the fucking garbage, man. It's all garbage. Processed food, food chemicals, flavors, colors, you name it. Your body doesn't know what to do with that shit, guys. I'm telling you right now, it really fucking doesn't know what to do with that shit. And that is why America is obese, unhealthy, lazy, and compliant with whatever anybody ever has to say. It's because they don't eat right, they don't feed their brain, they don't nourish their body. I'm not picking on anybody. I don't care what anybody else eats or how they deal with their health. They have to live with that, not me. Millrick77 has made a big lifestyle change when it comes to food. Just like your car. You don't put water in your crankcase and expect that shit to be lubricated. You put water in your crankcase, your motherfucking engine's gonna seal, guys. I'll tell you that right now. Well, if you don't put the right shit inside your body, you're gonna fucking cease. You're gonna cease to live. That's what's gonna fucking happen. And you name it, man. Heart attacks, strokes, anything. A lot of diseases are preventable just based upon diet. It's so simple. It's so simple to eat fresh fruits and vegetables in their natural state. And it's so good for you. It's retarded. Like I said, there's videos out there. I don't really want to get deep into it. That's not what my channel's about. I found that when you talk about diet, it's the same thing as when you talk about religion and politics. Everybody has their own fucking opinion. No matter whether it's a right opinion or a wrong opinion, it's still their opinion, and that's what they want to believe. So I'm not trying to talk about diet on this channel whatsoever. So please don't ask me any questions about vegan diet or how the transition was or how. I'll tell you right now, I fucking feel amazing. I can fucking go run around with the kids. I ride my bicycle. I fucking, guys, February 3rd, I was 285 pounds. I ain't shitting you. Today is June 29th. I want to say 29th. 28th, I'm sorry. June 28th. I weigh 205 pounds and I fucking feel awesome. And for anybody out there that actually truly wants to get healthy and get mental clarity and detoxify their body full of the fucking toxins that built up in it over time with food chemicals, just start Googling vegan, raw vegan, healthy lifestyles, how to heal your life, how to regenerate life with fruits and vegetables. And that's the bottom line. That's all I can say about that. Honestly. Use Google as your tool, guys. You guys use YouTube, Google to figure out everything else just like I did. Start looking up your health. Become committed to making yourself run as good as you would your car, your motorcycle, your four-wheeler, your three-wheeler, anything. You Google videos to make sure you can do a good paint job. Google videos to make sure you can do a good life job. Honestly, guys, I was all into that barbecue. I was all into all the processed foods, macaroni and cheese, fucking you name it, cheesesteaks. My eyes open, guys. I'm never going back. I'm going since February. I'm going 5 months, under 5 months strong. I ain't going back, guys. I feel so good. And it makes common sense once you start doing the research. It really does. But that's a story why I lost weight. And I didn't do it to lose weight. I could give two fucking shits what other people think I look like. I did it because Millrick started feeling like shit. Millrick started feeling lethargic and slow and sluggish and tired all the time and shitting every other day and feeling all plugged up and feeling old. I'm 28 years old, guys. I know a couple people asked how old I was. I'm 28 years old. I'm going to be 29 September 28th. And I was feeling like an old man. I'm telling you right now, I was feeling like an old man. I was getting a lot of shit done, but I was hurting myself while I was doing it. And I'm just telling you guys, we weren't meant to eat meat. We really, really weren't meant to eat meat. And do the research. If you guys want to get healthy, I can't help you there. It's all going to be on you guys. But I'm pretty well sloshed this tank all around. I'm going to open up this lid, take a look inside. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay guys, so I got this all coated inside, all nice and thick. I did one coat, sloshed it around, and I did another coat, sloshed around. You can still see it dripping a little bit there. This stuff is thick. I took an acid brush and I dipped it in there and I went around my fill neck opening, around the brazing here. And yeah man, this shit is thick. I tried to get most of the liner out I can. It's going good. So for you environmental people out there that are wondering how I disposed of my thinner that I rinsed out my tank with, I put it in this cup and I put it in my lawnmower. That's redneck gas, and that shit works.